What up, YouTube? Lamar Fashion back again, and it's time for business as usual in the Free the Peace zone. I was kind of on one my last video, and that's okay. It's Friday. It's Ford Friday. I've even got a Ferrari for you. It's time to crack some cars. Let's take a look. Right off the bat, so excited. Who else is collecting Model Ts? Who else is cracking these old vintage toys? Let's take a close look. Tomy pocket cars. In their attempt to market Tomica to the United States, they felt like they had to be similar to Hot Wheels. So they put them on with card backs and blisters. But if you know anything about Tomica, they're sold in little boxes just like Matchbox. Here's a look at the back of the card. Very old. 81 date on it. Let's free the piece. Another vintage Model T to add to the collection. We'll take a look at the base. I know many collectors haven't seen these. Made in Japan, 1977. Very old casting. 1/60th scale. Made in Japan, you guys. Give you a close look. You may have not seen any of these. This is an old vintage toy, you guys. Very cool, and it rolls like a champ. I'm not going to roll it out here, but they roll really, really well. Let's keep it going. Completely awesome. This is the bomb right here, you guys. This is so dope. Johnny Lightning, the 2005 Ford GT. Another variation that I did not have. This is from Muscle Cars Release 15. You guys, comment below about new Johnny Lightning. They're not doing anything for me. I can't even bring myself to get the Ford GT. It just, I don't know. New Johnny Lightning, not so great. We've got a date on here somewhere. I don't know where or what it is. Let's free the piece. It doesn't really matter. We're going to do away with this packaging anyway. It does have a collector card. Let me see if I can get you a look at that. There we go. Okay. Here's a look at the card. It's a Johnny Lightning card. Oh, but there's something on the back. Very interesting. You may want to read that. There you go. Take a look at the casting. We've got plastic tires. It doesn't matter. They're Johnny Lightning. They look really good. This white on white. If you guys pay attention to those auction shows, these things go for big money. They're very limited production. This is so sweet in this white. So glad to have this. It's Johnny Lightning. Metal on metal. I think we've got RC2 era Johnny Lightning here. There you go. Super, super sweet. Another Ford. You guys know I love cracking Fords. Let's keep it going. I've got two more beauties for you. This was a recent peg find, so I feel really good about this one. Very hard to hunt Auto World. I don't care where you are. They're very limited production, and I think their supply chain is a little iffy. Fantastic. You guys have seen these. Quick blurb about Auto World up top there. You can read that for collectors who haven't seen these. We need to free the piece. Let's crack this car. This thing is sick. I like what they're doing. It says Ford Galaxie XL, but I think this thing had a slightly different variation because there's a Cobra Jet 429 in this car. So it's slightly different. Notice the hood there. They had to add that just to accommodate that giant engine. Fantastic. Keep your boxes if you collect Auto World, you guys. It is the best way to store them loose. This thing needs a buff, but that's okay. Sick piece. Wow, I saw one of these in a video someone sent me. It's so dead on. Someone else posted they saw one on Instagram, and these models by Auto World are completely dead on in 1/64th scale. The interiors are absolutely amazing. We have opening hood. Let's see. Oh, that is beautiful, you guys. If you can see this, There's so much going on, and yes, that's a completely different engine. That's some racing crate engine. This is fantastic. Take a look at the base. Tons of detail in Auto World bases. Metal on metal, to scale, rubber tires with tread. I do like that on this particular model. Those are definitely to scale in terms of the way they look on the car. They just were not putting fat rubber on cars back then. I don't know if it wasn't available. I don't know what it was. It just wasn't how they did things. Another variation of the same car, this time from a slightly newer release. This is release D, one of 1,836, very limited. WTFFOR, he doesn't crack his Auto World. And I think he's probably smarter than all of us. But I love to free the piece, and I have to crack this car. These things look so great out of the package. WTFFOR, I hope you're able to find a nice lot of them one day in the future so that you can have some doubles to crack, buddy. Because these are just absolutely amazing out of the package. These boxes, I really like these boxes. It's a shame earlier on I just had this disdain for all packaging. I know now, being older, being wiser, you keep your collectible boxes, well, Matchbox style boxes anyway. The rest of it I just get rid of. I love the lines on this car. And with Auto World, the paint and tampos typically tend to be perfect. I mean, we got some little deals in the back. They're not going to be completely perfect. This car does feature a plastic roof, if you did not know, because it is a convertible casting as well. But this is the big motor. This is the big block. It's got the different hood. It's got the entirely different engine bay. Best part of the car, the styling on this thing is just ridiculous over the basic Ford Galaxie. Not that they're so different, but whoa, I'm digging it. These cars are the business. Love me some Fords. You guys know that. Got one more. A Ferrari. It is Friday from Schuco. I guess I'll give you a look at the package. You've seen this. Shout out to Friesen's Diecast who sent this to me. We've got a 458 Italia. The last great naturally aspirated V8 Ferrari. Absolutely amazing. Here's a look at the packaging. This is a German national product. Really fantastic. I don't know, Friesen's, comment below. Are these sold in other nations? And what I mean by that is in a normal supply chain, or are they like, you're going to have to go hobby if you want to buy this in other countries? Please comment below if possible. If you want to buy it here, you can buy it here. You have to go hobby. But it is available. It's not entirely unreasonable. It's not cheap either. But, yeah, it's cheaper than Kyosho. All you have to do, find them on eBay. Schuco's really nice if you can get your hands on them. You want to start with adult collectibles. I highly recommend Schuco. Whoa. Okay, so this is the first one I've cracked. I had to go straight for the base. Very impressed right off the top. We've got a metal base. We've got a heavy casting. We've got probably the best rubber tires I have seen on a representation of a street car. These look like some all-weather, high-performance radials, and they look absolutely fantastic. The base is screwed together. Okay, wow. I'm enjoying this too much. So far, I like this way better than Kyosho. I like the heft of it. I'm enjoying the tooling. I find the tooling might be a little better. They're different. This engine bay is absolutely insane. The taillights. Yeah, that's really good. Schuco, you have got a friend in me. You guys, you want something dope to collect? Collect Schuco 164. This is the business. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those below. Please feel free to subscribe. Thank you to all new subscribers. Take care, everybody. God bless you and your families. Audi 5000.